Small, hey Small, somebody come out here, Small, saying they want to know if it's time for them to warm up their hammer. Let's hear what's going on in New York City. Ghost talking. 250's out here ghost talking. As usual. You don't ever hear anybody talking to them.
Radio check. Well, man, your radio is talking, man, but I tell you what, man, it's rough out here. Like, you're on a radio check. The radio man said your radio is talking. It's on that side. Hey, radio man in Texas. My radio talking around the Big Apple. Hey, radio man in Texas. Can you say 250 around the Big Apple?
You don't even know that Small.
Man, I can't understand none of y'all because every time I see the microphone and now y'all call radio, man, y'all sound like a bunch of idiots. And I can't pull none of y'all out. No doubt about it, call radio man is 10-6. I'm that quiet.
Hey, Radio Man, here come one you can pull out, 127. Radio Man, 127. Radio 127, New York City, go.
Radio Man, 250, Big Trees just got down. I hear 127. And the other breaker you got down, who you up? But 127, I do hear you, man. You did clip my radio up 127. And 127, I'm going to take a step to break, man. I'm going to the wine cellar, 127. Yeah, man, you did clip the radio, man.
Radio Man, anytime you say you got a train wreck, I'm going to clean it up just like that for you, hey, Radio Man. Radio Man, anytime you say you got a train wreck, Radio Man, I'm going to clean it up just that way. Radio Man, you're 127, a pistol went bang.
That's taking it away. Radio Man, 250, Big Trees. Hey, Radio Man, you faded out of my radio, man. You were there and now you're gone. Shame on us. I guess Mother Nature, take it. She give it, she take it. Radio Man, 250, Big Trees just got down. But old small, and that was a big 250 small waiting good evening, reason Hey, Small. I'm paying attention, Small.
Small, you got to call somebody that can get it back, Small. Small 250 can't get it back. 127, Radio Man, bang, bang, bang.
21 in it. Small, you know who it is. 250, Big Trees just got down. Yeah, chill right around the Big Apple with the wind, man. But I could get you. That's what I'm talking about, Small. Hey, Small, I'm paying attention. Hey, Small, all I can do is pay attention. I can't do nothing else, nothing more, nothing less.
Radio Man going back to somebody else. 250 going back to Small like it's Radio Man. This is a funny video. 127 got down.
Hey, Boston, I hope you enjoying your Saturday evening on that end. I hope you in the family enjoy this whole weekend. Boston Radio, you're right, you're small in Texas, that radio. Yeah, old Radio Man 10-6 for Scotia this, but I'll be right back. I'm back quiet. I guess Pumpkin didn't have enough to take me out of Small's radio. I guess Pumpkin didn't have enough to take me out of Small's radio. Shame on the mess. 250 with this little hammer. Not even the big hammer, just a little baby hammer. Oh, yeah. 250 around these big hammers. Back in Texas. There's a train wreck in my receipt on this end. Good evening to you. Good evening 250. Good evening Boston Radio. Small in Texas. You're small reading the mail.
Small, I took him out your radio so bad, Small. Small, he responding to Radio Man comment talking to you. Small, this is one funny video game, Small. Small, I took him out so bad, he's responding to Radio Man's words talking to you. It is a beautiful video game. 127, New York in full control.
Up on I-28 on that end. Yeah, those boys
got a key down on that cotton million end. Crush, there's a train wreck in my radio, but when you key down, it's all over with that, right?
Hey, Smalls, get your mind off the Crush. Hey, Smalls, get your mind off.
Just tell him 127 got it till he keys up. Just tell him 127 got it till he keys up. 127, 127, 127, go.
You can't key up on me. Hey, Pumpkin, you can't take me out. You think you gotta take out?
You hear 250? You hear 250 trying to talk to me? You hear 250 trying to talk to me after the video gate and Governor come out here playing and playback, showing me stepping upon my true crush? You hear 250 trying to talk to me? It's a beautiful video gate. 127 back at my quiet chat.
A good Cuban cigar there, right?
I don't know. Hey, Pumpkin, I was around 250 in the afternoon. You were no show.
That's not an everyday thing.
Nobody in this city heard you key up a 250. Nobody in this city heard you key up a 250, not even you. 127 back at my quiet chat.
I give me a good Cuban cigar. That's not an everyday thing. You know, everything you love is for you, that right?
I was going to be on a radio. How can I be on a radio
I can't believe he's copping a plea telling everybody he was around, he was here, he's crying about, I wasn't on the radio. I didn't key my mic at 2:50 p.m. We know you didn't key your mic at 2:50 p.m. You couldn't have been around. You didn't key your mic at 2:50 p.m. Fear and common sense rule your mic. 127. Oh, keep it real.
Do anything you want to do within moderation. Moderation. Hey, Chris, I know some foods but they ain't good for us, but just a little bit in moderation. Moderation, Chris, I'm reading the mail. Hey, for right here. You sure right about that, Crush. Hey, Crush, you seen Tiger Woods mugshot? Did you see Tiger Woods mugshot on that end? Well, they tell me he don't do things in moderation, you know. He like that alcohol on that end. I think that's his second one, but you seen his mugshot on that end. They got him for DWI, that right?
Yeah, I got Pumpkin's mugshot. I got his mugshot too.
New York's Ferry. The Queen of New York is 250.
Hey, for right here. Well, you know how much money he got. He needs to have a chauffeur on that end. Tiger Woods needs to have a chauffeur on that end. Like you say, get one of those taxi on that end. He needs a ride. When he want to feel good and do his drinking on that end, he needs a ride on that end. Right?
Even I had a chauffeur as a child. Even I had a chauffeur as a child. Even I had a chauffeur as a child. Look at this big old here city. My name, Little Richie.
Hey, for right here. Yeah, let me leave my good call alone on that end. I just want to know you seen his mugshot. Yeah, your mugshot be your worst picture you ever take on that end. Your mugshot be the worst picture you ever take on that end. Cause I'm gonna leave that sucker alone. I'll read the mail.
Small, for me, they're the prettiest pictures I own. Small, for me, they're the prettiest pictures I own. Small, for me, they're the prettiest pictures I own. We're going to frame every one of them. We're going to frame every one of them. We're going to frame every one of them. But they're only going to be able to use one on my most wanted poster. They're only going to be able to use one on my enemy to stay poster 127 getting on that. I'm the kind of enforcer that scares the living shit out of the country like that. I'm the kind of enforcer that can pump that kind of fear into this country's heart. I'm the kind of enforcer that got it like that. I'm like, yeah. There ain't another man on this globe can say it the way I can. There ain't another man walking this earth that can say it the way I can.
Hey, 4IU212, 127 back in my ear. 127 back in my ear. Take care, 212, 127, small, read the mail.
Small, all I did was state simply there ain't another man on this globe that can say it the way I can. Small, all I did was simply state there ain't another man on the globe that can say it the way I can.
250, put the smackdown on him.
Hey, 4IU127. Yeah, getting rough on my receiver. I don't know, condition moving around from time to time. 127, I'm not ignoring nobody, but condition is rough on my receiver, right?
Small, they trying to smack me down, Small. Small, they trying to smack me down, but they can't get close enough to me to do so. Small, they trying to smack me down, but they too afraid to show up to do so. Small, you're 127 in full control.
No.
Yeah, right, man. Shield, man. It's rough out here, man.
250 wants you to let me know, Small. Small, 250 wants you to let me know, Small.
Gotta go to the goodie store if you want to talk.
Small, tell 250 Richie is the goodie store. Hey, 250, I am the goodie store. I'm gone.
Pumpkin's gotta go to the goodie store.
I treat him like pumpkin pie, don't I? I just step on him like pumpkin pie.
Put it down in, Small. It's not helping him. Let him know.
That's it, right, man. Yeah, I hear you in that 250. 250. I heard again that you're saying 127 needs to go to the finish, so, but it's rough on my receiver, right?
Hey, Small, don't worry. The video gate heard it too, Small. Small, don't worry. The video camera heard it too. Small, don't worry. My video camera heard every word too. I'm back out. Small, I heard every word you said, Small. Small, you repeated every word I said perfectly for this video camera. Small, you repeated every word I stated right through 250's whole plea cop. 127 video gate back out. Yeah, over the top in your dreams. Look at 250, he thinks he's stepping on me. He always fakes a fraud that he's stepping on me. It's a beautiful thing for the video gate to hear.
Yeah, you're not ghost talking 212. You're not ghost talking. Condition is rough from time to time. Condition moving around. 212 small. Say I heard you.
Small 250 ghost talking. Small minute video gate show 250 ghost talking. Oh, my don't know me here. Well, 250, you'll have to tell that to the video gate. 250, you're taking me out, you're clean cut. You're going to have to convince the video gate of that. 127, let the video gate tell it the way like no bitch can. 127, clear.
You got that video gate rolling on that end, 127. 127, you say you got the video gate rolling. Yeah, condition be going back and forth, 127, 250, 212. Everybody in this chain, small in the middle.
Small 250 hysterical laughing like you telling him he's stepping on me, Small. Small 250 is hysterical laughing like you telling him he's stepping on me and I'm not letting him in between the keys. Small 250 acting like you hearing something that in between the keys. 127, I'm gone.
Don't do it, Small. Small, don't hold his hand.
212, I was able to pull you out on that end, small, read the mail.
You're going to need more than a rope to pull up.
I'm giving 250 permission to talk, Small. I'll be back.
Going to need more than a rope to pull him out the quicksand. Hey, Small, you know what it is? 250 on the little drive.
Somebody coming around Miami Beach on that end, but it's kind of rough on my receivers, right? Hey, for why you bought the radio? Yeah, that too is rough on my receivers. Boston Radio. You'll small read the mail.
Something neat. You're making too much noise out here in Fort Worth, Texas. 0001 in the rocking chair zone.
Hey, 001, you making a lot of noise in my video camera. 0011270.
Like to have a Dr. Pepper with that. Have a good day, year 001, right downtown Fort Worth in the rocking chair. Goddamn.
001, you know it gotta be half Dr. Pepper, half Coke Classic. 001, you know it gotta be half Dr. Pepper, half Cherry Coke. Hey, 001, you know it gotta be half Dr. Pepper, half Coke Classic. 127 got that.
I like Dr. Pepper with a little bit of cherry syrup in it there. I like cherry Coke too there, but every now and then I like to have a little pepper with a little cherry syrup in there. So I like it either way. Either way, cherry syrup. I'll drink a Coca-Cola with cherry syrup in it there. Hey, you have a good day out that way. You're 001 in the rocking chair. Goddamn.
001, I'm always mixing the cherry Coke with the Dr. Pepper or the Dr. Pepper with the regular Coke. Hey, 001, you have a good day. You lighten up my video camera. 1270. Hey, 001, I'm going to call the title of the skate 250 Ghost Talking. 001, the title of the game's going to be 250 Ghost Talking or Ghost Wishing. It's going to be Ghost Talking or Ghost Wishing. Either one. When it's done all day long, I'm getting down. What you say to that?
I'm not even keyed up. I know what you're talking about.
Hey, so are you 212? Well, 212, yeah, I heard you that time. But that doggone Croix had that big key working. The King of New York had that big key down on that end. 212, just his big key. You know, he cleaned out R28 just on the big key. 212, small coach, you saw him read the mail.
It's a damn shame the King of New York can't take the Queen of New York out my radio. It's a doggone shame the King of New York cannot take the Queen of New York out my video camera. I'm gone.
You take care, man. No Bible radio.
4250.
That big key gone. I don't have to tell you, I'll tell you for the last time on that end. You got to watch out for that big key. Just that small, so 127, I thought.
Right on, Small. Right on, Small. 250 gonna get his heart broken every time he rewinds this game. 250 gonna be crying through this whole video game. 127 video camera rolling. I'm back out.
Well, I'm barefoot, so you should be taken down. You know how to read your race.
See that? See that? He's trying to shoot Skip and he's screaming and yelling he barefoot. You hear his plea cop? You hear his plea cop? He's trying to get in the game, swearing, laughing every time. He's laughing and cackling like he taking me out, like he trying to get. You hear it now? You hear it now? You hear reality? It's a damn shame the kings of New York can't take the queen of New York out my video gate. I'm back out. 4250, too busy crying to Richie.
I'm surprised I'm all up in Pumpkin's radio when I'm just running a barefoot station. He should have no problem with this. So I don't know what's up with his radio, man. I must be doing something good.
The queen got a new name for Richie, the Pumpkin. You know what the pumpkin good for, right?
Good evening, 711. Yeah, I have a special unit there for that in. Welcome to the weekend, 711. Small waving at you recently. All you said, come on, man. That's all I heard radio, man. You said, come on. Yeah, I don't send them to the goodness though that soon. The year just started, Crush. They've blown up their boxes on that end when you see it. You make them blow up their boxes on that end. Hell, it's just March. And next month they be ordering a new box on that end, getting some repairs. But I think it's better for them to get some repairs on that end.
Look at the quality of the res on that ganja. You see that? You see that? You see the quality of that res? Oh, baby.
Yeah, you know. Hey, of course, you know, most of them running transistors on that end. Most of them running transistors on that end. I don't have nothing against transistors, but I don't use them.
I can't even choke right without the damn cigarettes.
I don't use them. Well, you know, now people won't even argue about this. Of course, they will not argue about this. Tools are more forgiving. Tools are more forgiving on that end. Transition not. Tools are more forgiving on that end.
Don't you tell them. 425 Oklahoma. You hear him? He's still ghost ranting. Next time you on the sidewalk with me, you can help me. Full control.